Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. It seems that there's a big story coming out of WWE's European tour already. I believe today is the first day they're wrestling in Dublin, the home of Becky Lynch. She's going there. I'm sure she wrestled a tag team match with her and Charlotte, and she got an overwhelming, huge response. But coming out of this Dublin show, the big story that is making the rounds as of right now is that Seth Rollins may have suffered a major leg injury. He was helped to the back after his match with Kane. The match or the injury happened during the match in a spot that we've seen quite a few times, where basically Seth Rollins and Kane were fighting in the corner, and basically Seth Rollins was going to basically sort of like do like a what I would think of as like a backwards hurricanrana almost, basically, where basically Seth Rollins was going to jump from the turnbuckle, he was going to flip around and at the same time sort of powerbomb Kane out of the corner. But as Seth went to jump, I think he miscalculated his jump. He wasn't able to actually grab Kane, and Kane was just sort of left there in the corner. And as Seth Rollins hit the mat with his feet, his leg just sort of, it didn't snap, it didn't break, but it definitely buckled underneath him to the point where he wasn't able to make his own way to the back. And I think everybody knows, with all the injury problems and all the people taking time off as of right now, this is definitely a bad time. Randy Orton, right as of right now, has an injury, looking to be out for about 4 to 6 months. John Cena has been guaranteed time away from WWE until mid-December. To the point where he's going to be going off and making a reality show. Having guys like Roman Reigns, having guys like Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose carry the torch for WWE in this sort of fall time of the year is all right for WWE. They normally see a little bit of decline during this time, and they'd already set up Seth Rollins in a main event at Survivor Series. But if Seth Rollins is injured, I think this might be the case to maybe hit the panic button. I don't know if Chris Jericho is maybe on shows, but Jericho would be one guy that would be an easy guy to call up. It seems that WWE's already used all of their emergency cards this year, with guys like Sting wrestling in main events. I don't really know what else is out there, especially with them going and stealing Alberto Del Rio away. I know that he's going to be scheduled into a feud against Jack Swagger. Maybe you find some way to sort of save this. If Seth is out, hopefully it's not a long time where you have to strip him of a championship, but you just have to find a way to make a main event for Survivor Series. But I think we can all hope that once Seth Rollins got to the back, maybe his injury calmed down. Maybe it's not going to be long lasting. We've had injuries like this happen in the past. I think on the last European tour, John Cena had some sort of an injury. Well, I know that he had like a scare when he was in that match against Seth Rollins, but I can't remember if that was a house show here in the United States or if that was overseas. But I know that when he ruptured his Achilles tendon a few years ago, that was on the European tour. So we'll have to see what goes down to this one. But our thoughts with Seth Rollins. He's definitely going to be a big part of WrestleMania 32, with everybody buying their WrestleMania 32 tickets today.